Let me transfer you.
Switch to Farm Bureau Insurance today and get real service instead of getting really tangled up. For auto, home, life, and health, get the membership advantage. Get Farm Bureau Insurance.
We beat a great team and a great program, and I thought we played really well. Our first half was almost flawless. We shot the ball extremely well, so that always helps. But, even though we shot the ball well, it wasn't like a back and forth game. We were still defending very well. Obviously, they made a run in the second half, but I thought we responded to that with poise and composure, and just really, really proud of our team and what we were able to accomplish. Well, probably our defense, because that's going to be more consistent, that's going to be more steady, and that's going to be there the whole time. I think we're a better shooting team than we've shot this season. Of course, we made a ton today to kind of make up for that. But I think if our defense can be as solid as it has been, then we're going to give ourselves a chance to win every game. So I'd probably always have to take our defense on that. The tweaks that we make are more, myself talking to Kevin or Ryan or Dave about certain things that we might run or certain things that might look good against the team. It's not, it's not as sophisticated as being in a lab somewhere or anything like that. We're just kind of, these guys have the best feel for the game being out there and gauging the speed or gauging a particular matchup. So we did, but it's more subtle probably than a game plan. That was great, and that's good for us. To have won the game by as much as we did was unexpected, of course, but very special. And these guys have, we work very, very hard, and not only have worked hard, this week and this season, but have worked hard to build this program to a point where we can be considered, an elite team in the A-10 and a national basketball program. And so any kind of credit I think they can get, we're going to try to take advantage of that. I think our confidence is very high, and I think it has been all year. I think that, we don't shy away from letting our guys know that they're good players, and we have a couple of great players. And I think they kind of embrace that, and we continue to work hard, and, that can just kind of feed upon your confidence. You don't just get confidence because of the win today. You get your confidence from how hard we've worked, as a program for all this time. Right. If we were down 23, we wouldn't expect to lose the game by 46. We know we would cut the lead and we would make a run. And you have an understanding that Temple's going to do that too. The only thing we did wrong all game is we had 2 turnovers on the inbounds. And but still, when you look out there, we have senior and junior and these guys who have been through a lot, who all have their own way of helping the team. Certainly having Kevin, who we can get the ball to, and a press is not nearly as effective when he has the ball. That does give me a sense of confidence. So I don't think there was ever any panic, no matter how much they cut the lead. Right. I mean, we really our conference scheduling, our non-conference scheduling this year was obviously by design. We wanted to play as many big-time teams or good teams as we could. And once we had the schedule solidified, we met with the team and passed out our non-conference schedule just so they could see, that we believed that we could be this good, and we believed we could win these games, and also so that we could have an understanding how much that we need to work and get ourselves ready. So, I think when you play the teams that we've played, I have more respect for Coach Dunphy and Temple than anybody, but we're not going to be worried about anybody, especially if we have a chance to play them at home. Well, it's huge, and that's the great thing about when you can win is the next one's always that much more important. So I think Rhode Island is maybe 11 in the RPI. I think Temple is 15, and we told our guys it's like playing Syracuse and Michigan State. I think they're the teams that are right next to them. So this is a big deal, and hopefully we can enjoy this win and our rest tomorrow and then be ready to go against Rhode Island and one of the best teams in the country again.
Yeah, they're a very difficult team to play, and especially here. I think they do, obviously, as recognized by their home record this year. They're really well prepared, and they're a force to be reckoned with in our league. There's no question. So when you play them, it's not a box of chocolates by any stretch.
Talk about Anderson as kind of a catalyst to all that.
Yeah, he's really good. And again, we had some details that we kind of fell down on defensively. And when you do that, he makes you pay. And not only does he make and really is such a good scorer with that kind of size about him. It's hard to score in there with that many big guys that we have. And he didn't have that much difficulty today. Yeah, I think the way they defend, because you got to figure it out, and sometimes it takes you a little longer than you would like to figure it out. Like last year, we played at home. The score was 16-13 at the half, and then we scored some 50 points in the second half that helped us win the game. But it takes you a while to figure it out because you don't see that kind of defense all the time. So that's in my mind, the biggest thing. And then you have a guy like Anderson who we didn't pay much attention to, and then they have other good players too. Gonzalez is good, and I mean they have a really good basketball team. Yeah, they shot 77% in the first half. And again, we gave them some open looks, and they just made us pay for it.